This week's topic is about how to bind off a tube if you're working in the round, because if you've knit in the round before and you've bound off the last stitch, you know that you get a little stair step. And this is a way that you can kind of clean that up. And I've got a very narrow little tube here that I've knit. And I'm at the last stitch, so I'm going to bind it off. And as always, I'm going to try not to stretch it out. I'm going to bind it off. And here we have that stair step. And what I've done in the past sometimes that I've gone in there and knit into this stitch and finished it, but it always leaves kind of a hole. And a better way to do this is to use embroidery. Sorry. Got my allergy shots yesterday, and it's ragweed season here in Kentucky. And I'm going to cut a tail. And I'm going to pull through this yarn and pull that stitch tight. Now, what I'm going to do is just some basic embroidery. Notice how this yarn tail is coming directly out of the little chain stitch. And I'm going to thread up this needle. And I'm going to locate the loops of the chain of my bind off. And that's really part of the other stitch. And the first stitch can always look a little nasty. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under both loops. I think you can get the idea of what I'm doing here. And now I'm going to go back into where my yarn came out of, and I have successfully created a chain. And you can see that it looks just like the stitches around it. And then I would weave this in on the back. And I've done a bazillion videos about how to weave in yarn tails, so you can check those out. But you want to make sure that when you weave it in, that it doesn't look like this, or it doesn't look like this. You want it to kind of match the tension of the surrounding stitches.